Welcome, excuse me, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to have a chat about a certain pop legend, excuse me, not the cough again, who started in the 60s, and one of his early hits was Life on Mars, what was made into a TV series. We are talking about Mr. David Bowie, or Barry, whatever you say, and his other one, Ashes to Ashes, that was made into a TV cop show. So, for a start, with the 8-track, and this is Dave Bowie and the Honky Tonky. On this, you've got Changes, Life on Mars, a song for Bob Dylan. Oh, you pretty thing. 8 lines poem. So this is one of his early stuff. And if you can see, I don't know if the camera can pick up all these songs and that. And that was one of his early ones. And our next one is this one, Pin-Ups. And I don't know when these came out. I'm just have a look at it, because both of these are 8-tracks. You know, you can't get 8-tracks anymore, and they're very rare. And that it don't tell you what year it came out. It was early 70s and that. And this is Barry and Pin-Ups, because in his early days he started off Ziggy Stardust. And on this one you have, because he did a song called The Laughing Gnome, and that was a bit of a comedy one, but he literally changed his way. On this one you got Friday on My Mind, Where Here All the Good Things Are Gone, Where Are All the Good Things Gone, Swallow, I wished you would, Can't Explain. That sounds like a Who song, Can't Explain. Don't Bring Me Down, Anyway, Anyhow, Anywhere. And this is and in the early 70s he decided that he retired Ziggy Stardust. So now I've got like a greatest hits from where are we? I've lost the CD of it, from 74 to 79, and on this you got Sound and Vision, Golden Years, Fame, Young Americans, John, I'm Only Dancing Again, Can You Hear Me, Wild is the Wind, Knock on Wood, TVC 15, 84, It's Hard to Be a Saint in the City, Look Back in Anger, Secret Lies of Abba Summer, Beautiful and the Beauty and the Beach, Breaking Glass, Boys Keep Swinging, and Heroes. I think that's all of them on that greatest hits. He did. He reinvented himself and that, because in the one of his albums was Scary Monsters, Super Creeps, and that was a really good one. And then in the 90s he started off and band. This was another venture of his, and this was the Tin Machine, and the hit songs on this one is Baby's Universe, One Shot, You Belong in Rock and Roll, There's there is something better wrong. You can't talk. Stateside, shops for the girls, a big hunt. Sorry, goodbye, Mr. Ed. So that was his first one with his band, the Tin Machine, and then we have this next one. It is Heaven in Here, Tin Machine, Prison of Love, Crack the City, I Can Read, Under the God, Amazing, Working Class Hero. That sounds like John Lennon's song that he's covered. Pretty Thing, Video Crime, Runaway, Scandal, Yourself, Baby Can Dance. And this is when he did the Tin Machine. And then finally, one of his last, I don't know if this was his last one. And this is called, I don't know how you pronounce that. That was his final. I don't know if this was his final one because the disc is missing somehow. Yes, it is. Oh, don't know what's happened to the disc. As I open this up and show you. He did do one album, but I can't think what that was. He always used to reinvented himself every time and that. He was so, clever. He used to change his, different way. I can't read what the law. I can't read half the names of it, the way it's done out. But sadly, he passed away just after his birthday, and he was a great loss to the music industry and that. And there's the back of the CD. And we lost one of our legends. He even did a song with Queen called Under Pressure, and he did one with Mick Jagger for Live Aid, Dancing in the Street. That was one of their big hits. Oh, here we are. Here's the CD in that. That's the CD. That's the back of it. Yeah, because he was amazing artist, because he used to reinvent himself as he carried on making music and that. And because he started off as Ziggy Stardust, and then in the mid-70s he decided to retire with Ziggy Stardust and change his way to he did a couple of disco type songs and that, and a couple of his songs were used for a couple of TV series. Life on Mars, what was set like a copper got killed, but he ended up waking up in the 70s, and then they did another series, what was called Ashes to Ashes, and they used the same idea, but this time it was a woman police officer. And he did do a couple of films. He did the Labyrinth. I forget how you spell that. He was in that. He was good in that, and he had the Moffats in there with him. He did a war one. I don't know if it was called Goodbye, Mr. Chips or something like that, where he was a prisoner of war and he played the in there. He was very clever. He could turn his hand to anything, and he was a great loss. There were certain things that he did wrong in his life and that, and stories about what he got up to. But as a musician, he was very talented, and he always changed. If he always go in a different direction. When he went one direction, he decides that he retire that and go in a different direction, and that. He always reinvented himself, and that's why he kept in the limelight of the music industry, and he was well respected by his peers and that. And this is where I close my little talk about late great Sir David Bowie, Bowie, all that, and the music he did in the years. And I hope you enjoy this little chat about Mr. David Bowie, and going through a bit of his history and that, and showing you some of his albums and that, and the 8 tracks. And I'll bid you a fond farewell for now. And if you enjoy this, excuse the cough, if you enjoy this video and you would like to watch others, you're more than welcome. And if you want to join my little group of followers, you're welcome as well. It's up to you. So I wish you a fond farewell, and take care of one another wherever you are, whenever you watch this, whatever time you watch this, and I'll say goodbye for now.